Check this.
Hello, everybody. Good morning. How are you? I don't need this right now because there's no one on. But if you'd like to come be on the show today, man, I would love it if you'd do that because it would be so much fun. We can have now 9 additional people on the show. Thanks to StreamYard. StreamYard, you're the best. 10 people you can have on. That's amazing. That's so much fun. I'm so looking forward to having that many sometime. If you have anything you'd like to talk to us about, if you got some good news to share, some good uplifting, encouraging news to share, or information, or just a story that'll encourage people, I want you to please comment and tell me. Let me see. We've got a comment already, so that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be looking at comments. Look at what Tora says. Well, first of all, we don't know what TBJS means. So, but happy Friday, awesome guest. I think he meant to write this afternoon, and I'm sure he did. That's okay. Well, I love giving Tora a hard time because he's so good. He's such a good guy and schedules so many good guests for us here on the Be Encouraged program. He is just, he's a neat kid. Nice guy. And compared to me, he is a kid. So that's what that's all about. Today we have, I'm going to encourage Tora actually let me put the invite into comments and see if that works. Tora, I want you to tell me if this works, and I want you to log in. Did I do this already? All right, copy that clip. Okay. I'm going to put it in the thing, and I think what you need to do is you need to copy and paste this. Of course, it's going to show you all the different places where it goes, and it does go to all those different places. So he can't come. He's walking the dog. Okay, all right. Well, I was going to find out who was going to be on the show at 4:30. I should know this. Tora sends me this information, but I just kind of take it as we'll find out when we find out. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find out. Where's my Tora boy? My buddy. Tora is going to tell us about, let me see here. Oh, I know these guys are coming on, of course. Akshath and Manish are going to be on today. I'm looking forward for them to be on the program today. They are going to be talking about what they've been doing in the community. It says here is also a co-founder. His name is Manish. Good. So that'll co-founder of what? I don't know. It's in my email. So I'm not looking in my email right this second, and I don't have a very good memory for things like that. We've got a lot of people watching right now. Please, come on, people. Come on. Comment and share for me. I appreciate it. And if you want to come be on the show, I just posted the link on comments. So by all means, and Yvette Money, Monnyey, is going to be on today at 4:30. So do not forget that. So Yvette, I can't tell you how fun that's going to be. She's a neat lady. She's a freaking dynamo, man. She's incredible. She's incredible. Well, the cool thing is, though, that Tora is watching the show while he's walking his dog. So just take an example from that, ladies and gentlemen out there. I saw a couple people popped in and said hello and looked and then took off. And Tora, our solid today, only likes our page. He doesn't love it today like he normally does. But that's okay. He doesn't have to love it every single time that he goes on. So what do we always do on Being Encouraged? One of the first things we always do, and I didn't forget, is we reach up on this shelf of classics, novels. Tom Clancy. I love Tom Clancy. There's what's over here. Let me see. Great Expectations. Great book. Okay. I'm dropping stuff, folks. What is this? This is the greatest, second greatest book ever. You guys get to guess who the best book is. Okay. Here we go. Here's one for us. You can measure a man by the opposition it takes to discourage him. How about that? That's good. I like that. That's Robert Savage. That's savage, man. Intelligence is the effort to do the best you can at your particular job. J.C. Penney. I'm sure he's told that to his employees. He's probably not alive anymore. People with goals succeed because they know where they're going. Earl Nightingale. And then there's this last one here for you. This is Robert Louis Stevenson, which is a great author. I have one of his books right there. It is. And to know what you prefer instead of humbly saying amen to what the world tells you you ought to prefer is to have kept your soul alive. You hear that, folks? Now, this is also a guy who wrote a book to tell you what you ought to think is cool, but he's saying, don't let even my book do that to you, my books. Let me read it again. To know what you prefer, to have that knowledge for your personal preference, instead of humbly saying amen to what the world tells you you should prefer, is to have kept your soul alive. So, folks, let's dive into that a little bit. I think this is one we can really dive into, and I would love to have my friend, let's bring him on this morning, and let's see if he can come on this morning. I'm not sure if he will, but we're going to reach out to him right now and put out a thing for him to come on. I hope he can. I am talking about Clark Crawford. Clark is, come on, please. I'd love to have other people's insights to this as well. So if you guys want to join in today, I would love to have you on. Please do that. Please join in and participate with us. We're going to discuss this one. This is one that's just part of my heart. I'm telling you. To know what you prefer, instead of humbly saying amen to what the world tells you you ought to prefer, is to have kept your soul alive. Robert Louis Stevenson. Now, that's pretty deep, folks. I don't know who else is listening today, and watching, but I really want to have a little discussion, a philosophical discussion. I got something in my teeth. Yeah, gone. Okay, good. You never know when you're getting on the Be Encouraged show what you're going to see. I'm encouraging you to pick your teeth. I'm trying to encourage people with a little humor, a little self-deprecating. Yeah, there's something in my teeth. I wonder if that's been there for about a week, probably. No, I hope not. No, when I brushed my teeth this morning, I must have had something had after I brushed my teeth this morning. Dental hygiene, folks. Dental hygiene. It's another one of our services we provide is to remind you of your dental hygiene here on Be Encouraged. So encouraging you to keep proper dental hygiene. That's my my way of being in the commercial. So if you would like to join us, seriously, folks, I put the stream up. If you can find it, it's right there. And join us, and we'd love to talk to you. I don't know, even if you don't know me, it doesn't bother me. Come on, be on the show. Talk to us. Tell us what's happening. We are going to be discussing today To know what you prefer instead of humbly saying amen to what the world tells you you ought to prefer is to have kept your soul alive. So, what I garner from that as I look at that and read that, I'm going to keep that in there on the side. We're not putting it on the shelf yet because we're going to be going back to it. It's really where we are now in this world. There are things that we have to trust that the science and I don't know why I'm yawning. The science and the government are telling us, and they've decided to institute some strong suggestions and laws to keep us safe from each other and from ourselves. Keep us safe from ourselves because there's too many people in this world that aren't doing it. Okay. Now, in those instances, this is what you should prefer. Even though the government is telling you to prefer this, you should understand that it is something you should prefer, and that's to keep yourself safe. How do we do that? Hello. We wash our hands. We sing, what do we sing? A little twinkle, twinkle, little star, as I wonder who you are. And if you don't have a chance to get to soap and water, you pull out one of these little suckers, hand sanitizer. Just a dabble do you. Whoop. There we go. A little dabble do you. You just put that on your hands, and it smells good. All you huffers out there. Anyway, so I encourage you to tune into that and do that, But then there's the other stuff that they put out there on the media and even the government at times. Not so much in our government, but I don't think. I'm sure some people think this, but other governments, especially the ones that are relatively tyrannical. That's a big word for today. That's the 5-cent word. Do I have my nickel? Where's my nickel? I get paid. I get paid for words. Oh, tyrannical is a bigger word than 5 cents. Oh, I got a quarter for it this time. That's cool. All right, I got a quarter for tyrannical. Tyrannical is pretty much how you're supposed to say it, I think. But I like saying tyrannical. Tyrannical. That's the way to say it. So the quote, and I see some more people have just joined back in. And the quote is this that we're discussing today, and I'm inviting everybody and anybody who wants to come be on the show, by all means, please don't hesitate. To know what you prefer, instead of humbly agreeing and saying amen to what the world tells you ought to prefer, is to have kept your soul alive. There he is. He's in the major traffic in downtown Dallas and can't figure out how to do it on my phone. Oh, my friend. Let's do that. Let's call you up, buddy. Let's call you up, son. And then maybe we'll figure it out for him. Hey, man, how are you, my good, loving friend?
Hold on, Lee. I can't figure out how to...
It's okay. I'm just calling you on the phone. It's no big deal.
Yeah, I'm in all kinds of traffic or people blowing by me here. Sorry about that.
Well, you're in Texas, so you got to be careful. I just watched a video today. It says, you're back in Texas when it's 95 degrees and it's 90% humidity. He said also,
so hot.
He said, I'm on the highway driving 80 miles per hour and people are blowing by me.
Yeah. Well, I wish I could be on with you. I was excited, but I can't figure out, man, and all this traffic safari and all that.
Well, I don't want to distract you from your driving, brother, but we were going to have a philosophical discussion today. I just read a quote from my little book of wisdom, and it's a quote from Robert Louis Stevenson. And the quote is this: to know what you prefer, instead of humbly saying amen to what the world tells you ought to prefer, is to have kept your soul alive. Huh? That just hit
That's
me.
pretty good there.
That's pretty good. I tell you, it's what God and it's what the Bible tells us. You know, don't be, what is it? A slave to the world. Don't fall into what the world tells you. Don't fall into what the world is encouraging you to do.
That's right.
It says
That's
have your own mind and have a mind that is given over.
Mind to Christ.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
Yes, sir. So anyway, I thought that would be fun to have you on, talk a little bit about that and what your insights were to that. And I was just trying to figure out. Well, I didn't figure it out. I already knew when I read it, all the different ways that the world does try to tell us what we ought to like, what we ought to prefer, what we ought to do.
Politics. My God. I mean,
my God, yes, I know. The media is just, and the media is horrible. I saw a video
the other day from a guy preached at his place a couple of Fridays ago, and he just posted it. He said, "Okay, enough said." Oh God! I mean, it was the most unbelievable thing in New York I'd ever seen in my life. Screaming and the cops. It's horrible. Just horrible, man.
I know.
We don't have that stuff in the Dallas area right now.
Shoot, you ain't in the right neighborhood.
Yeah,
I used to watch that cop show, and my favorite cop show to watch was when they were in Fort Lauderdale. When they were in Fort Worth, man.
Oh God, yeah, it's bad. The
Lord.
guy I worked for the major company, his best friend was one of them killed just in the last. Well, it's been a little over a year. His best friend, my buddy, my owner, used to be a cop, and this was his best friend. And he's the guy. I don't know if you remember the story, but just a little over a year ago, he was married, had a couple daughters, and great guy from what Chad said.
Yeah. Well, Barbara Bailey, my cousin, wants to know who I was talking to, so I want to tell her. It's this Clark Crawford. Clark Crawford. Hallelujah. Yes.
So this Mexican mafia or gang was robbing all of these bars.
Yes.
And they went into this one and ran them out. And the guy that shot him right in the head, man, he was on life support, died the next day.
Nah, man, it's terrible. And that's something people need to understand. We just got knocked off real quick for some reason. I don't know what it was for, but I tell you what it might have been for. It might have been the old Dibble taking us off because we were talking about the old M&M guys. So
yeah, that was a liar, man.
I'm telling you,
that was a liar.
Liar.
Well, man, listen, I'm looking forward to a Wednesday show whenever you're ready.
I'm ready. We're gonna do it.
Ready. I know you're busy, man. So don't start till you know you can do it.
Yes,
you
sir.
got the time, and it's just 30 minutes, 27, 30 minutes.
All right, we can do it.
I can guarantee you, I'll bring hundreds, thousands of listeners. So
sounds great, buddy. Sounds awesome.
Help build your show. You know.
Looking forward to it.
I'll promote you, buddy. I'm promoting everybody. You know,
all right.
You ever help you, but I help everybody.
Oh, I'll help you anytime I can, if I can. I mean, I don't know how much help I can give you. You got enough help.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about other people. I'm
talking,
man, I help anybody. You know, and I guarantee I can bring hundreds or thousands within 30, 60 days listening to your show.
Yeah, that's great. Well, I appreciate it. I would love it. All right, my brother. God bless you. You do the same.
Hi, God bless her and love her too. And y'all have a blessed day. Tell your family I love them. And,
all right.
your daughter, everybody there. Tell your show, Clark Crawford, man. Tell them to follow me, man. Go to my Facebook, Clark Crawford Ministries.
You know, Clark.
Listen to my shows or any of those things.
I will tell you something, good buddy. My cousin Barbara is so awesome, and she's single, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
She's single.
Oh, well, tell her to. That's funny. That's funny. All right,
brother. I love you.
Reach out or whatever.
All right, man. Peace. Love you.
Tell her to like that Clark Crawford Ministries.
I will.
Send me a message.
I will.
We'll connect. I'll be home later today.
All right, buddy. Peace, man. Bye.
Yes, sir. Bye.
Yeah, that's me, the matchmaker, boy. All right, so I don't know where my cousin went, but she was, we were all on a minute ago, and then anyway, that's all that is to it. So anyway, God bless you all so much today. I think we're just going to cut this one a little bit shorter because I don't have as many people tuning in and checking it out today as we normally do. So it must be because it's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. Well, take care. Bye. I love you.